What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Mike Fury, and I'm making informative videos just like this one. And welcome to the ultimate guide for dying like the beast. And today we are going to be getting you guys what is not only probably the most, I want to say, iconic weapon in the Dying Light universe, that being the EXPcalibur, but also being that the most difficult, because at least in this one it is the most difficult. It's by far the most difficult. Now, I don't want to take too much time from your hands. We're going to get straight into it. You're going to have to find 8 sigils. Those 8 sigils are therefore going to allow you to get to a specific location and therefore unlocking the specific weapon. Now, you can possibly find sigils throughout the way. Like, for example, me currently, I do want to set this up because I won't be able to show you that the sigils are, because I have sadly collected 2 of them already. One of them I'm going to show you guys right now. The 2 I've collected are the Stone Sigil of Shadow and the Stone Sigil of Death. Now, the Stone Sigil of Shadow will be the first one we show you. You have to progress through the story to a certain degree to be able to get access to it, so keep that in mind as well. But once you reach the Exiles Camp, the Exiles Cave, I'll show you guys the location right here. Go through the cave. You might be able to just pick it up right in the first time you actually enter the Exiles Cave. Also, probably maybe tiny spoiler warning, I guess, also. But once you get into the end of the cave entrance, right around the cave entrance, this is the cave entrance, right here, right on top of this little area right here, will be the Stone Sigil of Shadow. Now, this is going to be, oh, snap. This is going to be the second sigil. The second sigil is going to be in the Woods of Madness, or in this Tree Stump of Madness. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this might be tied to a main quest or a side quest. Keep that in mind. But you're going to come around. Let me go ahead and show you guys where this is going to be. It's going to be near the Memorial Hills in the back, very near the Village Voltage Pole. So right back around here, you're going to find this little tree stump, and then you're going to go to the left-hand side, and there is going to be a very, very ugly skull. And this will be let's go ahead and read it. This will be the Sigil of Curse. That'll be sigil number 2. Sigil number 3 will be right around this area in the asylum. So what you're going to be looking for is the statue. If you come down, this is where me and I'm elevated. This is like a park. It's going to be a lot of greenery, but you're going to see the statue right over here. And then if you want to fight everybody, you can, but it's going to be right here, right in the middle. This will be the Sigil of Blood. Sigil number 4 is going to be in a location that you should know by now. It's one of the main locations during a story mission. It's going to be right around this area near the monastery. You're going to see the more or less the church building, but you're not going to go through the top. You're going to go through the bottom, which you should have been able to explore before. Keep in mind, just go ahead and fall from the top. You could also come down through the little stairs. And you're going to see this little area right here. Now, this one I already have. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Sigil of Death. But just go ahead, come through. There's going to be a lot of scrap here, too. So come through. I'm sorry. Come through the bottom. Go to the bottom again. There we go. And I don't want to deal with this guy. So we're just going to... I'm gonna go take care of you real quick. Now, I'm gonna show you the location because I don't want to sit there and fight, but it's gonna be right, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be right on this little pool right here. Sigil number 5 is gonna be right next to the waterfalls near Monastery. So if you look at the map, it's gonna be right around this area, and it's gonna be the pathway behind the waterfall kind of trope. If you do it either side, you're either gonna go through the bottom or you're gonna go through the top like I am. All you gotta basically do is just go ahead and then scale this Bodman mountain. That just becomes your making instantly. So once you reach the waterfalls, you can just jump here, and then eventually reach the waterfall. It's gonna be back here. This will have a little pathway, jump through. Careful with the border. No, he's dead. Ready. Go down here. And right around here. It's going to be fairly hard to see it, but it's fudge cakes. It's going to be fairly hard to see it. But you grab it, it's right on top of the horns. This is Sigil of the Void. Now, the cool part about the Sigil of the Void is that it's really close to the Sigil of the Moon. So once you go ahead and reach the cave, just go up these steps. Keep on going, just bypass all the enemies. I'm not trying to fight anybody right now. And you'll eventually reach a nice little clearing with a cave. So you see this? See this little clearing? Number one, beautiful view. Beautiful view. But we're not here for that. See this clearing into this cave right over here. And this cave is also part of a side quest that you will also do, part of the evil, not the evil camp, the exiles. But you're looking for a rock that has a sigil right on there, and this would be the moon. The moon! If you played Marvel Rivals and you've played Moon Knight, yeah, that's how he says it. On to the next one. Sigil number 7, before I was really rudely interrupted, will be around the next waterfall. So you just went from the moon and the void in this general vicinity to, I think if I'm not mistaken, this one's Witch's Mark. It's going to be right in this area, right down here at the bottom in that little house right over there. So all you got to do is from this location, jump up, fall into the water, and then proceed. You're going to have to lay some fisticuffs because they're not going to leave you alone. Once you've gone ahead and clean house a little bit, come inside, and you will see it right here, right on the wall. And this is known as Witch's Mark. And the last and final sigil will be where an actual boss fight takes place. Keep that in mind. So if you might have already picked it up if you were in this general vicinity. Now, also keep in mind, you could do these in any order. Don't get it confused. You could do Sacrfice first, then get Witch's Mark down here in the bottom, then get the Void and get the Moon right around the waterfall areas as well. But this was going to be in this little Coliseum gallery, this Coliseum looking gladiator, or what would you call it? It might just be a theater for this particular town. And if you scan, Sacrfice will be right here. And now you have all 8. A lot of people, like just like myself, I saw this body and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of crazy because he has an arrow stuck to the face and everything. And I was like, holy crap! Like, but then you would never know that there's actually a sign right there. So with that being said, now we're gonna go to the site to actually get the very awesome weapon known as EXPcalibur. And then your final endeavor will be to scale that mountain right over there. At the top of this mountain, you will find EXPcalibur. Out of my face. You'll know the location by the little truck at the bottom. So all you gotta do is just go ahead, move forward. It's not gonna be a hard place to scale. There's gonna be vines and everything, so keep that in mind. And then once you're there, you're gonna see the whatever sided star. Go over here, jump. It might be a 6-sided. No, there's 8 sigils. So the 8-sided star, which then you will place all sigils in each and every single corner, and proceed to summon whatever demon it summons, because it is gonna summon a little boss. Granted, it's not gonna be a difficult boss. Here we go. This is EXPcalibur. And there we have it, and all you gotta do now is just place, 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 place. This is why you need all 8, because if not, it doesn't allow you to do it. Place, place, and finally place. We'll then summon a little demon. Keep in mind, he will try to knock you off, and if he knocks you off, it's over. So just be mindful of that. And then here we go. You do gotta pull it like last time. You're gonna have to just sit here and hold the button. Alrighty then, after your prolonged wait time, you get the awesome legendary longsword known as EXPcalibur. And right before sunrise, you could get this all done if you just save the game beforehand. Well, not save the game beforehand, what am I talking about? If you save the, oh look, it's XP. If you just go ahead and wait till morning and then try to collect all the sigils all at once, yeah, that's how it would get done. So EXPcalibur at a level 15, it is the weapon throw power, so you can actually throw the weapon, which is absolutely insane. I would never. But you also get 6% damage infected, and you get 10% XP gain. It is irreparable, at least this base model, but it is indeed an awesome weapon. Absolutely awesome weapon. Let me go ahead and sign off with you guys. Let's go ahead and look at it. We're not going to use it. It is a two-handed sword. Has it's a claymore. It's essentially a claymore. 3 massive skulls on it. It is absolutely awesome. This video has been long enough. I would like to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, do all that magical stuff. But down below, I just hit my knuckles. It kind of hurts, but don't worry, I'm doing my sign off. I'm your host, Mike Fury. I would love for you guys to do all that magical stuff down below. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. There's one more video left well, technically there's more videos left in this guide, but as far as the weapon portion of it is concerned, we are already done. Besides the next video. I'm your host, Mike Fury. It's been a complete pleasure. Dollar Day keeps the landlord away. Until next time, Mike, off.
When the virus hit, I was a mercenary for hire, selling my skills to the highest bidder. An organization called the GRE dropped me into the quarantine city of Haran.